How's it, guys? Welcome to my channel. I am going to do another recipe Nook in my Happynichi. So let's get going. Today I am going to be sharing with you a recipe for cube steaks. This is a family favorite growing up. But for me, like I've said before, I was never a big meat eater when I was very young like that. So I didn't really eat that much. And but now we just doctor it up and put our house spice in it, and it's delicious. We also add onions to it. So if you just like, plainish sort of food, this is a recipe for you. If you like spice in your food like me, you can doctor it up with your own flavorings. So my older sister, a lot of times, more often than not, put dinner on the table for all of us younger kids, and she is 9 years older than I am. So this is her handwriting. So she became quite the expert at making cube steaks because it is a very specific, certain recipe, and this is how it's done. So if you care to watch, please continue. Okay. So I have pulled out some beautiful stickers from the Botanical Sticker Book, one of my very favorite sticker books, and one quote as well, because I want to do both sides. I have my high-tech Cicoletto, I have my recipe planner, which is my Happynichi, and I keep it in the House of Flynn Traveler's Wallet. This is the Playa design. Okay, I use my everyday fresh Happynichi as a recipe binder. Now this is a main dish, of course, so it's going to go under chef d'oeuvre, which is just in French means masterpiece. So here we go. I have many different ones now. I am getting quite the collection going here, and I love it. I love looking at this. I love making these recipes in this particular style. Okay, and I have been, as of late, starting with the stickers. So, here we go. True to form, let's start with the stickers. I don't want to cut this beauty. So, just going to put it just one up on top like that, and one on the bottom. And it is a gorgeous day today. It's like 80 degrees. Cannot beat that. Okay. Sorry for the glare. Put one on that side. And one on this side. Beautiful. Seek the simplicity, that is for sure. It really does something to these recipe sheets with all of the floral and the decor, all these stickers. I so enjoy opening up my recipe planner. I can't tell you, I highly recommend putting all of your tried and true family favorites, because I am very sentimental. And if you are anything like me, and even if you are not, just for convenience and the ambiance of it, I'm very a firm believer in my ambiance. I love that. So just take that extra time to use the beautiful, tablescapes, and take the time to do that. Not every day if you don't want, but sometimes, and that all begins with your recipe. So when you pull out this sort of thing, oh, yes, please, yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 flowers and then 2 leaves. No. No. That's not how we roll. I am going to just flip these 2 and then these 2 on that side. I like them the way I like them. And I like it to just be a work of art, And so I am going to absolutely take the time to fix it, beautify it the way I find it most aesthetically pleasing to my eye, since I am the one. Oh, that is just too high. Since I am the one that looks at it most often. There, beauty. There you go, my little darling. There. See, doesn't that look better? Yes. Well worth the effort. Okay, good. You can still see. Beautiful. Beautiful. There. Oh! What was that? It's like when you take the time to get all dolled up, you feel so good. Looking good, feeling good. So the same should be said for my little recipe planner. Gorgeous. I've done a spread like this in my planner using these flowers. Woo, cute. Okay, now on the back side, I am going to use these gorgeous beauties. I hope this inspires you guys to get in your kitchens, you know. Cook. Home cooked meals are well worth it and make all the difference in your health and don't have to take forever and a day to put together. Because you know, after work you're tired. So if you just set things up for success ahead of time, you will be styling. You know? Just lay your things out on the counter. Try to do your vegetable prep. And then there's always Blue Apron, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. Even if you just make your own recipes using the prepped vegetables from that vegetable section, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. That absolutely works. I like to peel garlic and cut it and smell it, and then my fingers smell like garlic, and then I just rub lemon on them. I take a lemon, cut it in half, and rub my fingers. It comes right off. But there's just something to be said about those textures and doing it for your family yourself, you know. But there is nothing wrong if you have a chef or if you have someone else preparing your meals. There's nothing wrong with that either. Whatever your lifestyle may be, go with that. Whatever works for you and your family, but home cooked meals are the best. Now on the back of this, I will be putting a picture of this once I make it. And I probably will use the Polaroid zip. Like, I'm not going to go out and get a sprocket because I have my Polaroid zip. I have my Canon printer that prints large photos, so I could actually do a full-size photo from here to here on my Canon color printer. Or I could use the smaller printer, the Epson one that I have. So I have myself all set up for these things because I like documenting my life in that way in my one little word and in whatever project I'm doing, including this one. So no, doll face, you are a little too low compared to the other side. I need to fix you because you are much smaller. Petite. I don't mind taking the time for something like this just to make it right. Don't get banana shape over it because I want this to be handed down. And if it's pretty, people, even me, obviously, you tend to reach for pretty things first. I need another one. I'm not sure if I have another one because I used that whole sheet. However, I did buy 2 of these books. I do believe the botanical book. But let's see what else I can do. I do like watching people flip through their stickers. So there's that. But I do want to maintain my black and white theme, although there is a pink peekaboo in that quote, which is fine. But there could be another little gem hidden away in here someplace. I could even use these, one on top, one on bottom, and then move these here and take that one and move it over there. Look at those beauties. Oh, jackpot. That is exactly what I am going to do using those. A for effort, everybody. There. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful boy. That John Lennon song. That was from Mr. Holland's Opus on that movie. Richard Dreyfuss. Oh, I love that movie. Why am I thinking of that movie? Nostalgia. Full on nostalgia. That was a beautiful movie. Very heartfelt. Whenever I hear that song, I always think of Fur. Yeah, I do. I showed you guys up here. There's a picture. I have them all over my room. And my decor, gifts from my old friends, etc. Now this has a little overhang. We won't waste any of it. Promise you that. Okay. There's that. And now one more for this side, which is actually the top. And then there's still plenty of room for my picture to go right there. Stunning. And I'm going to use all these tidbits. Every last one of them. Where did that one go? That's really nothing. This is all part of the self-care realm to me. Because you have to cook every day almost. And you want that ambiance in your life. You want to make it special. You want to make the mundane into something beautiful, you know? And this certainly lends to that. Ideal. Okay. Just one there. Oh yeah, plenty of room over here. Plenty. In order to get the best results, you have to go through the little details. And this is part of it, the stickers. It's just par for the course, but it's relaxing. Okay. Now, wow. That could even be the front. Wow. You guys, now if you open up your planner and you see this recipe in it with these stickers, you are going to want to make that food. I don't know. It is such a hard decision now. I think I'm going to use this side as my front and this side as my back. Okay, so this side is where I will put the picture down here. And this beautiful quote, "Be true to you," goes right there. Amazing. If I do say so myself, I'm happy with that. Highly recommend this book. Okay, here we go. Cube sticks. Now, again, she didn't write the ingredients because we all know what they are. So you need a pack of cube steaks from Giant or wherever you get your meat supply. And this is an old-timey recipe, big time. So cube steaks. So you need, I'm going to skip to 1 pack, depending on how big your family is, 1 package PKG cube steaks. It'll say cube steaks right on it. Butter. Flour, and that would be the Wondra flour that we used in that other recipe. It's Wondra gravy flour. And that is it. Salt and pepper and your house spice, basically. So that is the entirety of that, all that it calls for. And it's like maybe 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so I'm going to write it out. In frying pan, melt butter, be sure to keep the bottom of pan, lightly covered in butter. I'm going to write this out and then I'm going to come right back to you and read it to you, okay? Okay, that's all there is to it. So, cube steaks. You need 1 package of cube steaks. You need about 4 tablespoons, I would say, of butter. You need Wondra, and you just eyeball that. And then for me, how I would do mine is I would put salt and pepper and our house spice, as well as onions and garlic. So there's that. So in a frying pan, melt butter. Be sure to keep the bottom of pan lightly covered in butter, being sure not to put too much butter. Cover cube steaks in flour on both sides. Brown both sides of cube steaks. They don't have to be fully cooked on the inside during frying. Then put cube steaks and butter mixture into a corning dish. Then add leftover flour not used during flouring. Then add water, making sure to fill corning dish about halfway with water so cube steaks, butter, and flour are covered. Then stir the remaining flour you put into the corning dish. Then in preheated oven on 350 degrees for 2 hours or until gravy is thick. Note, oven doesn't have to be preheated. You can just turn oven on when ready to put in. But of course, if you think of it, go by all means preheat the oven. So my older sister is an expert on this recipe, like I said. So that is Linda's handwriting. So, I mean, look at this planner. It is totally getting filled with beautiful recipes. I'm so happy I am doing this. So there you have it, guys. Cube steaks. And then on the back, I left a space to put a picture of the actual recipe when we make it. And I used all these beautiful flowers. And I have one quote that says, "Be true to you." I just love this. Okay, if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope that you do consider subscribing to my channel. I hope that this inspires you guys to get into your kitchen. And I hope that you make sure that you collect all your family recipes while you still can. So, all right, guys, thank you so kindly for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace.